do the marking? Was it the thumbs like this, or were they like?
So we're missing a marking. So here is your axis. If you were doing this, this is where this axis goes. Then you need one. Here's the trapezoid, right? Where's the middle of it? So right here. So give me a pen.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to this line is very confusing to me. Make a little dot. And that's the bottom of your calcaneus in the middle. Okay? Now where's the top in the middle is probably going to be right around here. Okay? So I go like this, and that's going to be the top. So when I do my first, who has the big goniometer? So when I go in, who has the big goniometer for me?
Can we borrow that, Gary? Gary, can we borrow the big one? Thanks.
All right, because I cannot read. So I'm maintaining my fourth and fifth. I locked her into dorsiflexion. This is going to be my neutral. I put this on here, and I cannot see where that dot is, so people help me because I don't have my reading glasses. And it's going to be in varus. The number should be in varus. If you get a valgus number, you're in trouble. So now I want to move it over. Okay. And did I lose? Make sure you don't lose your placements of your dots and your lines, right? Whereas this arm is here. When you did that, it moved off of that one. So, all right? Is that good? Yeah. So now I cannot see the dots, but is that where it is? On the calcaneus, the two dots. I'm lined up with the arm.
Yeah.
I'm lined up with this arm. So I don't believe it. Is that it?
Oh, you mean the
two dots, the top dot and the. Is that it? Okay, wait.
No,
this dot and this dot have to be the bottom line.
Nope.
All right, so that's what. So make sure you're lined up. Sorry, guys, I don't have my glasses. Where's the axis was?
That's not 5 degrees.
Right there. Okay, and now where are those two dots? Yeah, that's better right there. So that seems like a big number. I must have done something wrong to get 10 because I'm not seeing what I'm doing. But let's just say that you lined it up and it was right there. Okay. It was 5, right? Okay, so that's a better number. I like 5 much better. 10 is too much. So 5 degrees of rear foot motion. Okay, of neutral. That's in neutral. It's 5 degrees. Now you go to the med heads, and where is this? Is what is the best part about this? You need to line up this line. See where your dots are on your calcaneus? So this line has to be in conjunction or parallel to a hash mark. See my hash marks? You see that? You see how now it's parallel?
No.
I'm sorry. Point to it. That's okay. Show her how that line extends to that line. You see that?
Oh, it's perpendicular.
It's parallel. It's parallel. It's a continuation of the line.
Oh, line. These lines.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So now I go to my med heads and I say, well, when is that hash mark parallel? Right there. You see that? Does everyone see that?
So one line is lined up with the met.
Yes, great. With the hash mark. How many degrees is that?
Is about 7.
Nope.
7. 7 degrees of 4 foot varus. That's normal, right? We said that 8 degrees. How much is normal of rear foot varus?
I don't know.
2, 3.
To 4? Is it 4? 2 to 4? About 4. Okay. How much motion at the rear foot is normal? How much motion? 4 to 6 degrees of motion is normal, okay? 4 to 6 degrees of motion. So now we just did it in neutral. When you now stand her up, how much motion did she have? Did she have more than 6 degrees? Then she's a pronator. Did she have less than 4 degrees? Then she's a supinator. All right? So that's why we're doing these measurements. Lying down in neutral, what is she anatomically? Stand her up, how much did she move? Did she move too much or too little? Or did she move 4 to 6 degrees, which is normal? Does that help you? Now, what if I now come here and her toe is like that? What if she's positioned that first metatarsal down in plantar flexion? When I went to do the 4 foot measurement, it's going to look like she has 4 foot valgus. No one really has 4 foot valgus. So you might think, oh, she has 4. A lot of people might. Okay, so some people have 4 foot valgus, but generally Most people have valleys, okay? So you will learn about valleys. But how do I know it's just not that the first ray is down? It's not actually that all her metatarsals are in valgus. Maybe this is all in a good position and this is down. She has a plantar flex first ray. That's why you need to look and say, nope, they line up. Can I move it? I can move it up. It's flexible. Can I move it down? Yeah, I can. A little rigid. It's semi-rigid, but I can move it down. Okay? So that's why we look at the toe, because you don't want to make the mistake of calling it a 4-foot valgus when actually it's a plantar flex first ray. The only way to know is by actually moving that ray and saying, yeah, no, it's down, but I can move it up. It's flexible. So when she pushes off, it can align. Okay? Hopefully that helps. It's so overwhelming. Call me if you need me. It's like, blah, blah, blah.